Hi, this is Steve from yourcreativelife.com talking today about why it's important that if you have a series in mind, you only make one pilot, one script. This is a thing that I've talked about with several people who are either new to the industry or are exploring the idea of coming into the industry. And sometimes I understand you have a boatload of ideas or really abundant idea based on maybe a book that you've written or a comic book series or something else that you've done, and you just understand how the whole first season should lay out. Perhaps in a streaming model, you've got 10 ideas and you're just ready to write them all. And here's why not to do that. So every time I pitched a particular project to a studio or a network or a production company, those people are always particularly interested in ideas, but they also want to get involved in the idea. So think about it. I love to turn these things around sometimes. Think about you're the person who has 3 million, 5 million, 6 million, $10 million, and you're ready to collaborate on one or several pieces for a television season. And let's say I show up to you with an idea that I'm super interested in, and I've got a pilot, and maybe you've read the pilot, or maybe I've talked about the pilot or whatever, and maybe you haven't read it. The truth is that you are a person with money. You are a person with creative initiative. You are a person with ideas. And so, given the fact that I'm showing up with this big piece of property that might be interesting to you, you definitely have ideas about it. So one of the analogies that I love to use is, let's say I'm the parent of this idea, but as the person with $10 million, you are definitely the benefactor of this particular idea. And so you have thoughts. So even though I've given you a pilot, you have ideas. You say, well, the people we love to sell to, or the people who watch our network, love this, this, and this. So perhaps it's important at this point to put in this kind of thing, or we love this sort of thing, or our research has shown that this kind of thing is particularly effective. So if I come to you with 10 scripts rather than just one, it's harder for you to get in there and make suggestions and have ideas and thoughts. And suddenly I've sort of shut you out of the process. So chances are, more or less, if I bring an idea to somebody, they love to see the initial pieces of it, and they love to get in there with thoughts and ideas, but they'll definitely push aside anything I've done beyond that first script. So that if I've spent the time to write 8 scripts, they're really just going to look at one and come in with ideas and say, we like this, but we think this, this, and this, and this. And that's why it's so important, if you've got an idea and you want to prove yourself to the industry by showing that you could write something, or by bringing an idea to a production company or whatever, those people are definitely going to want to be your collaborators in the process and not want you to have run ahead of them and created more stuff that they'll probably not use anyway, because they want to be in the process with you every step of the way, every episode of the way, every creative decision of the way. And writing more than that pilot, more than that first script, is definitely going to leave them outside of the process that they want to be inside of. And that's why it's important to only write that first script, that one pilot, and then allow other people to get in the boat with you and create something truly fabulous that may be largely your idea, but that definitely is open to the ideas of your other collaborators. So I hope that's helpful. If it is, give this video a thumbs up. Check out yourcreativelife.com, which is the hub for all things coaching, where I can tell you and you can find out all about how I can help you in your creative writing life. Listen to the Secret Writer podcast. Also subscribe to the newsletter, which you can find on the website. And keep watching this. Give this a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. I come up with a new video every single week that's all about you and your writing life. And I will see you next time.